Although one of the best episodes of The Simpsons arrived over a decade ago, there is a good chance that even die-hard fans of the series have never seen Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind. With over 790 episodes to its name and a theatrical movie spin-off, The Simpsons is the longest-running scripted primetime American TV show in history. As such, it makes sense that even longtime fans haven't seen every outing of the series. The Simpsons Season 37's arrival means that there will soon be new episodes getting added to that list, and the show is en route to breaking numerous other records thanks to the unprecedented longevity of The Simpsons. The Simpsons has been around for so long that even its critical reception has an entire Wikipedia article dedicated to helpfully summarizing the topic. However, this longevity comes at a cost. While risky moves like Marge's death in The Simpsons Season 36 finale can grab the attention of viewers, many episodes of the long-running show are lost to obscurity. With such a staggering number of outings to its name, it is inevitable that many episodes of The Simpsons are largely forgotten. Even some entire seasons of the show are written off by critics as zombie Simpsons, despite the fact that they may contain clever gags, moving moments, or great storylines amid otherwise underwhelming outings. While Marge's The Simpsons' death does mean that the show is likely to pick up some curious new viewers in Season 37, Season 19 was hardly a critical peak for the series. This outing landed squarely in what critics dubbed the Zombie Simpsons era, after the show's golden age ended around Season 10, 11, or 12, depending on the reviewer. Season 19, Episode 9, Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind, is a strange, sometimes shockingly sad, and deeply personal adventure for Homer that ends with a life-affirming twist and features some soul-searching along the way. Although Season 19 is not listed as a classic season by many critics, it does contain one of the show's best episodes ever. Season 19, Episode 9, Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind, is a strange, sometimes shockingly sad, and deeply personal adventure for Homer that ends with a life-affirming twist and features some soul-searching along the way. Like its movie namesake, Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind has a surprisingly dark story. This late-season outing is a perfect Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind homage, and it truly is an homage since Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind is far too bleak and poignant to count as a parody. Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind begins with Homer waking up to find his memory erased. Alone, he wanders through Springfield and is met with unpleasant memories of something terrible that happened the night before. Whatever it was, the event was bad enough to lead Homer to erase his own memory via alcohol. While Marge's The Simpsons' death proves the show can get dark, Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind finally addresses one of the show's oldest issues. Homer's heavy drinking is treated as a real problem in the episode, as both Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and 1997's underrated The Game are influences on the twisty storyline of this outing. Since Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind is so cleverly constructed and unexpectedly touching, it might seem surprising that the episode is not often listed among the show's greatest outings ever. However, I have a theory that could account for this. Even among obsessive fans of the show, The Simpsons Season 19 isn't seen as a goldmine of good episodes. By Season 19, the show's viewership had declined dramatically from its peak, but, arguably more importantly, its so-called golden age had been over a decade. For all The Simpsons' storytelling tricks, the show's popularity had waned significantly by the time Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind aired. Since The Simpsons Seasons 16 to 30 are seen as a low point by critics, almost no best-of lists include post-season 16 episodes like Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind. The rare exception to this rule, Season 23, Episode 9, Holidays of Future Past, is notable primarily because it was originally written as a potential series finale. The Season 19 episode was viewed by around 10 million upon release, whereas Season 5, Episode 2, Cape Fear, was originally viewed by over 20 million. Since Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson mind lacks this distinction, the episode is rarely cited in rundowns of the show's finest half hours. For a frame of reference, the Season 19 episode was viewed by around 10 million upon release, whereas Season 5, Episode 2, Cape Fear, was originally viewed by over 20 million. To be fair, Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson mind deservedly won an Emmy when the episode was released, meaning its exceptionally smart storytelling didn't go unrecognized. However, as the creators of The Simpsons vie to keep its recent critical resurgence alive, there is a lot for them to learn from this episode. Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson mind is unafraid of interrogating the darker side of the show's history, recontextualizing the light-hearted depiction of Homer's drinking problem by treating it as something worthy of serious interrogation. That said, it isn't all doom and gloom either. One strength of the episode is its unexpectedly funny twist ending. Even though Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson mind features one of Homer's saddest stories ever, the twist proves that nothing is as dark or desperate as it seemed, and the plot turns out to be something of a shaggy dog story. While The Simpsons Movie 2 might need a truly emotionally resonant plot to succeed, average episodes can learn from this. Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson mind initially seems tragic, but the episode turns into something lighter and funnier in its conclusion. Rather than coming across a cop-out, the twist is a welcome relief. The episode proves that The Simpsons can touch on serious themes, but the show's strength lies in its levity. The Simpsons Season 37's creators could learn from the episode's balanced tone, ensuring the show always maintains a good sense of humor, even when trying to tell more serious stories.